Well, hello there. Matt, Dorney Park for their Passholder things. There's a Frank here. He's just coming hot off the heels off of the closing of Kimberly Akimbo. Yep. And we're standing inside what was Carnival, and now I kind of miss it a lot because for the Iron Menace event, it was all down there. Yeah, so I invite you to come along here, the Passholder Preview Days at Dorney Park. So Frank was just saying that Apollo here, it's the best ride at the park?
No question.
But why?
It just is.
It just is.
It just is.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Frank just noticed that they took out, what was it called, Monster?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then here we are. It's such a gloomy day. My goodness. Gloomy in the steel yard. It was gloomy in the when I was here for that Ride for a Cause, too. So I was hoping to get some nice footage, video photo of Iron Menace and Steel Force, but I guess maybe next time, because it's going to be cloudy all day. Oh, there goes Possessed. Possesty the bestie. And here comes the new friend. Let's see if we can...
standing there.
Hold on.
Menacingly.
Here we go, Frank. You excited? You ready?
I'm very excited to ride this now. This is sick. This is so cool to see this here now.
Right? I wonder how the line is, though.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's the revamped flyers. It's called MT Buckets. And then shout out to the photo people at the booth over there. Had a nice chat with them during Ride for a Cause. You guys were awesome. And here we go. Into the queue. Let's see how bad the wait is. Sorry for the close-up of Frank's butt. I know I pointed out this van to you guys in the last video, but I did not point out, are they drinking Iron Menace beer? So here's what the line's looking like. Frank, what do you think? How long is this going to take us?
15 minutes, maybe?
Oh, there they go. So they did put us in the back row. Frank did not request the front, so we're going to do this once, swing back around, and get a ride on the front row, and we will compare. Bye! All right, Frank, so round one in the back of Iron Menace. What'd you think?
I loved it. It was cute. Really, really cute. Like, short and sweet, straight to the point, just nice.
Theming?
Theming is great. Theming, I think, is perfect for what it's trying to go for. Like, exactly, like, all in the station. Everything it's trying to achieve, it's achieving, I think. And, like, the TVs, like, the paranormal PA thing, I think that's great, too. So, yeah, what it's doing, awesome.
And we are back waiting for the front row. Although, I don't know if being on like one of the wing seats is going to affect our experience. From what I hear, being on the very center seat is the best. And they are running 2 trains, and the dispatches have been pretty good. So we've only been waiting an average of like 15 to 20 minutes.
All clear.
All right, we just wrapped up another ride, but it was raining, it was pelting our face, and I had my eyes closed most of the time. Time to check out now the Iron Mill Grill and Bar. Iron Mill Grill and Bar. That doesn't roll off the tongue so easily. So we got crispy chicken sandwich, roast pork sandwich, cheese flatbread, pepper bacon flatbread. Okay. So the Iron Mill platter is an entree and a side. Gotcha. So you can combine it with one of these guys over here. Alrighty. Here's some of the other stuff that's going on here. Not on the board were sauteed pierogies and deep-fried crimpets. So they only have 3 tables right outside the Iron Mill. However, that area where Monster was does have a bunch more seating here, which is kind of a shame to lose a classic ride like that. But what you gonna do? And look at Frank go, making sure our fries don't get soggy. And here's our feast. What did they call this? The pepper bacon?
Peppered bacon flatbread.
Well, it's no Mount Kisco diner, but it will do.
Yep.
All right, food has been officially destroyed. Thoughts on the food first?
It was good. It was good. I can make a better pizza, but that's just because I'm Italian.
Right. We were saying it's basically just calories.
Yep. Fries are very good. That seasoning salt, I'm telling you.
The orange seasoning?
Orange seasoning salt, man.
So, Iron Menace in the front. What you think?
Great. probably even better when you're not getting pelted by rain.
Yeah, the rain started coming down just as soon as we were about to dispatch, and now it seems like it's lightened up again. So
yeah.
Just for our run, did we get to experience that? I didn't open my eyes at all.
I barely did. I opened it once we started going down that straightaway of the brake run, but like throughout the rest of it, it was just, you know, getting pelted. It felt like hail.
Did you have a favorite inversion?
Yes, the tilted loop. The tilted loop, I don't know what about it. It's just like, it was cool because it's, you know, it's different than anything.
I mean, it's definitely unique for a dive coaster. I don't know what other coasters do it, but for a dive coaster, that's the first. What about, you noticed that transition into the brake run?
Yeah, so that was a little bit of a janky boy. Don't know what that is. Don't know what they got to do to smooth that out. I don't think they can, but you know, it's just, it is what it is. It's just a slight, you know, slight jank coming into the brake run. It's not, it doesn't take away from the ride really. You know, the rest of the ride's really good. In my opinion, but just that one part, it's just like, oh, okay, just brace for it.
Since we had our eyes closed because of the rain, you could definitely notice when we were getting into the brake run because of that jostle.
Yep, absolutely.
And then what about just like the first drop view?
The first drop view is beautiful. Just like, you're up there in the front, just, oh, it's great. I imagine at night that thing at the base of it is probably lit up, or else. Sadly,
you would imagine, but it really should be.
Like, I feel like that would be amazing. It feels like you're diving like straight into like lava almost, or whatever. That would be awesome to just.
Hopefully, in the future they do add a lighting package, but at the moment it's just everything's at the station theming wise. Hey Frank, did you notice the themed trash cans?
Oh, nice.
The empty steel yard.
All right.
We love the good theming, right?
Very good theming.
Although I will say, I know you haven't been to Kennywood, but Steel Yard is very much like the Steelers area.
That font looks like eerily similar.
I know, and they brought a bunch of Eagles players here with that logo. There goes Possessed. You don't want to ride this, do you?
No.
Possessed-y. Frank just pointed something out. So behind Revolution is normally the haunted house necropolis, and it's like, other than this building, there's everything else got torn up or something. How does this usually look without? I've never peeked back here without it being haunt.
These fences are usually like covered,
so you can't even see it. This would be a cool place for them to expand to, honestly, and do something else with their haunt. Because I feel like a lot of places are moving towards indoor haunt stuff only. And they already have so many permanent locations.
What's that place?
I don't know what that place is, really.
The Solomon Center.
I don't know.
If you know what that is, drop it in the comments.
But now, most importantly, we're here in front of Steel Forest, which is leading the pack for most improved in 2024 after getting some very nice refurbishments and additions here. For those of you wondering what kind of upgrades Steel Forest got, they upgraded the chain lift, and as well as creating this nice little station for the ride attendants. So yeah, I forget if it was the second row here or the third row here that my friends were recommending and that we did on the last time we were here for Ride for a Cause. But yeah, there's airtime galore here. So we just did Steel Forest twice.
It definitely deserves the award for most improved ride of the year. That thing is hauling. It's great. Like the improved, you know, just taking the slowdown at the top of the lift off. Like that's great. That's phenomenal. Because now you're just blazing through all these hills. You're standing the entire time. Through the little, you know, helix, the G's you're pulling are great. So yeah, great, just amazing. When I was a kid, I had a very weird like thing. Like, you know, I grew up loving roller coasters, but I wanted to be a ride operator when I was a kid. Whether that's a roller coaster, regular amusement ride, I don't care. Just wanted to be a ride operator because I always thought it was so cool just actually sending the coaster, actually making the ride go. now I just ended up working in theme parks playing drums, and I guess that's the closest I'll ever get.
It's better than me. I have the honor of operating like a frog hopper and a carousel.
That's something. You know, you actually still have to push the button.
I don't know. You never had to deal with a kid who was vomiting and bouncing at the same time. I wasn't sure if they were going to be running Hydra because the website just says select attractions, but there it is, Hydra. Frank, what are we feeling about Hydra?
Too janky for this weather.
So the only thing that isn't running today is the Wild Mouse. Even Woodstock, out of all the roller coasters, is the only one not operating. So I'm going to go ahead and get on Talon here, which is by far one of the smoothest inverted coasters I've ever been on. How was Talon running for you?
Great, great. You know, a little slower, but still just smooth and pretty and nice.
Yeah, during the summer, it runs super smooth and nice and fast. It was going a little slow through the elements, but I was still surprised at how smooth it was. All right, I think that is it for our member preview day here at Dorney Park. We got to ride Iron Menace twice, once in the rain, and that kind of stung. Yep. Twice on Steel Force, which, man, that thing is hauling now. It's a whole new ride. Yep. And then Talon, which is Talon and just super reliable. Skipped Hydra. I feel like that needs some maintenance love, but either way, it's looking good that they have everything up and running now. I'm just excited to see what they have in the summer in terms of entertainment. Frank, any other thoughts?
Nothing, just great to be back. You know, there's like old stomping grounds for me. It's just like Dorney's a second home since I worked here a lot. So it just felt good to be back. You know, actually ride Iron Menace now. Yeah, good day.
Yep, it was an overall solid day. I'll definitely have to come back when it's not so gloomy in the skies and I can get some photos and videos. Yeah. Shouts to Jonathan and Dax over at Talon, who is one of the scare actors, one of my favorite sliders that works here. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.
Bye.